Where's my concrete delivery?
What's this?
Like
This block up here, the like
though.
purple
That's
line one.
I forgot what it's called. Something crying obsidian, I think it's called.
Okay.
Something obsidian. They're down here too. If you want a closer look at them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're nice.
Are these the things you can't get?
No, you can get them. I don't know if you find them in the world. You can get them from trading with piglins.
Oh, isn't there like one block that you can't get? There's like a limited number of them. However many bases there are, like the piglin bases, like the golden ones, like the gold
I don't know.
obsidian.
Oh yeah. That's right. The gold obsidian. You can get them in those piglin fortresses, whatever they're called.
Right, but you can't trade for
Too.
them or anything like that, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't messed around too much with those blocks, but they're kind of cool to look at.
I think since it's rare, it's interesting.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I mean, the game needs more rare stuff. Is this the way to your house, by the way?
I don't know.
This is the way.
Okay, this is the way.
It is. Yeah, that's the way. And there's even a sign for the Chris. Wait, that might be everywhere. No, it's not. It's just there.
Okay. So it was past that. I think it wasn't even a sign. Oh, there was that one sign that said something that we didn't understand. Right
That's right.
So
That one
go
sign
that way.
said something. As soon as we get this concrete delivery. Come on, concrete.
I guess we could just go back to the house. You can bring it out
Well, yeah, we could if this person's going to meet us there.
there. Are there boats?
That's a good question. Look at all this good stuff in here.
I don't know whose stuff this is. I'm assuming this is to build the nether hub.
Yeah, it looks like it might be. Should we just tell this person to meet us at your place? Do they know? They might not even know how to get there.
He does. He's a mod. He knows everything.
Oh, okay. Well,
Probably.
it's taking forever. Oh, there's boats up here. Whee!
Where was here? Oh, you're gone. He's gone.
This is fast.
Oh, up here. I see.
Whoa. Slow down. Where is your
Oh my gosh.
entrance?
I feel like I'm driving
Veteran and
drunk.
Arcus. I think it's around here, wasn't it? Because
Yeah,
we
we
saw
saw
this
this
sign when we
sign.
came out.
Yeah.
Veteran, Arcus and Vedran's.
Good. Might
Build
live here.
area.
Here we go.
Ah, here we go. Okay, we're just gonna leave these boats here.
Oh, I guess that's rude, huh?
Gonna litter? Come on.
Yeah.
man.
Litter bug.
Good might live here. Who cares? Go to the zoo. Oh, these people, big fans of you, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, we're here. That was pretty good. Now you know how to get to the shopping district.
Yeah, I didn't know that this nether portal connected at all, honestly. Because I didn't build that nether portal. I don't know how it got there.
Okay, so now that we have concrete being delivered to us, this is good news. Do you have a shovel I can use?
Can make one. I don't think I have any diamonds or anything, so.
Okay. You don't need diamonds. Oh, I found a iron shovel. I'll use that.
Okay.
Just trying to like carve out a few more places for housing.
I've never used this calcite before. How does it look?
Looks pretty good.
Oh, it's like marble almost.
To me, yeah. It looks kind of like a nice marbly floor thing.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
if I do this over here, then we could probably put another house on this little hill. We don't want all the houses at the same level because that would just look boring. So we want to differentiate the levels.
Right. So we're. Oh, I see. You're gonna put one up there.
Yeah, and so we'll have like a little stairway down.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm kind of trying to smooth this out a little bit.
Okay.
Although that angers me.
What's the matter?
There was just stone there. I don't want stone there.
I guess I'm just gonna put cobbled everywhere, and then I'll come in and break it up a bit. the
For
wall.
what, the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's probably what I would do anyway. Makes it easier. Yeah, I think right here, a house right here would be good. And then we can start putting like trees and bushes and flowers and path blocks. Man, path blocks are the greatest.
You love you some path blocks.
Love path blocks.
You know, I was thinking about something earlier, Beef. We were talking about the Portugal last night when we recorded GeoGuessr.
The Portugal, yeah.
The Portugal. And I do so much cooking stream stuff now, and I'm trying to do stuff I've never made. So, what's some Portuguese dishes that I could stream cooking?
Okay, so I think so. Are you like into pastries, or you just want like meals?
Really anything. I'm doing a bunch of Ethiopian stuff next week. Okay, go ahead.
The most famous pastry is the pastel nata, and it's basically a custard tart. Now, I don't know how hard they are or easy they are to make, but they're the absolute greatest thing on earth.
Okay.
And so, if you made those, I think not only would you enjoy eating them afterwards, but your fans, your viewers, would really enjoy learning about them. Wow, I almost fell right. That's kind of hollow down there, isn't it? So yeah, I can send you like a link of what that looks like, or even the recipe for it. I've never made them myself. There's always like these weird. They're like pastries, but they're not pastries. It's like a fried fish thing that looks like a pastry. Basically, it's called pastel de bacalhau. It's a cod pastry.
Oh, I made cod today, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what we had for lunch. I had a fried cod with some French fries.
Yeah. So if you wanted to make, it's basically like potato, like mashed potato, or very, I guess it is mashed potato, rolled up with some cod and some spices, and then it's fried, like deep fried.
Okay.
And it's so good, so
That's
good. One of my favorite things.
So is it basically like battered cod, but it's battered in potato?
No, it's not battered. It's kind of like I forgot what the term is for it. You basically just mash it all up into like a little
like a hush puppy kind of thing?
I don't know what a hush puppy looks like.
Okay, never mind.
You Americans and your things. I'll send you a picture of that too.
Okay.
But those are really delicious. I'm trying to think if do you want more stuff?
There's
a soup. There's a soup called caldo verde, which is a super popular Portuguese soup. I think it's basically kale, if I'm not mistaken, like shredded kale in a nice creamy potato broth or liquid. Really good. That's also one of my favorite soups.
They make something like that at Olive Garden, actually. It's like a kale soup. Arcus at the marathon this year, he cooked it wasn't a soup, but it was like potatoes, sausage, and kale. I don't remember what he called it though.
Sausage and kale. That sounds good.
It was good. It was pretty good. I got the wrong sausage for him though, so he was a little disappointed.
What kind of sausage were you supposed to get?
I was supposed to get Polish sausage, and he didn't tell me that. I know exactly what Polish sausage. You know Polish sausage, right?
Yeah.
But I just got like an Italian sausage because he told me he needed a cooking. His words were a cooking sausage, and I was like,
a cooking sausage.
I was like, I cook with a sausage.
Okay.
But yeah. He had sent me a picture early on, and then I forgot that because I had saw that it was Polish sausage, but that was like months before the marathon.
Yeah, poor Arcus.
But yeah, I'm trying to do Ethiopian stuff next week. I had some Ethiopian food last time I visited Jeff in DC, and man, next time we record GeoGuessr with Jeff, I need to bring up what it's like being at Jeff's house so you can hear the wildness. The man lives in a frat house, basically. It's insane, literally insane. Last time we visited, like, they told us, I was there for the weekend because it was his birthday, and his wife had said that, like, hey, be sure you're up at 10:30 before you drive back home tomorrow because we're going to do brunch. And you know what brunch was? It was Bloody Marys.
What? Really?
Yeah. I was so excited for this brunch. I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. Every other morning I would get up and like make something. They just had food there, and I'd just make me something. But this day I'm sitting there waiting for this brunch, and then the guy arrives. He was the brunch guy, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's he gonna do? What's happening now? And he has his suitcase and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's in that suitcase, but it's brunch. And then he starts unpacking like shrimp and like these pickled asparagus and all this stuff. And I'm like, what is this brunch we're gonna have? And then the next thing I know, like they're like, all right, brunch is served, and it was the biggest Bloody Mary setup I've ever seen in my life. Just there's so many things. There was bacon, there was shrimp. He was attaching all these things to skewers and sticks and sticking them out there. And I come over and I'm like, listen, I got to drive like 6 hours, so I can't really be drinking Bloody Marys. But can I have some of the shrimp and the bacon at least? He's like, nah, these are for the Bloody Marys. I was like, okay, all right, I guess.
Oh man, Jeff's a good time.
Yeah, no, it was a football day. Do you watch sports?
I do. Yep.
Okay, you ready for this Super Bowl?
Oh, the Super Bowl! I'm super excited.
Okay, I didn't know. Does Canada? Do y'all watch the American football?
Yeah, we do. It's pretty popular here, but to be honest, I'm not really a huge NFL fan. I'm not a huge football fan, to be honest.
Okay.
Basketball is my preferred sport.
Yeah, I guess I knew you liked basketball.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl is a thing. I'm gonna go to my cousin's house and we're gonna have there's a mini Super Bowl party going on there. So it's more about hanging out with people than actually watching the game.
Right. Yeah, soccer's really excited, but no one else here is, so he's just gonna watch it by himself, I guess.
By himself.
Yeah. I told him he could come to my house and watch it on the TV, but he's like, well, I gotta scream. That's the thing that Jeff does. He likes to scream at the TV. Have you ever been in a room when Jeff watches his football?
Oh no, I haven't. That's kind of annoying, though.
Yeah, it's like I was too abused as a child for this. I can't handle all the screaming. So yeah, at Jeff's house, he sets up like 6 TVs because there's multiple games on, and you have to be ready to watch all of the games at the same time.
Right. No, well, not for the Super Bowl there isn't.
Well, right. Yeah, but like that day when the Bloody Mary day.
Bloody Mary day.
And then his wife walks in, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna need more alcohol. The gay rugby team is coming." And then I swear it was like a clown car. This car pulls up, and like 9 guys, these giant rugby guys, get out of this car, yeah, it's just like the number of people. I don't know how they didn't get COVID whenever COVID was like at its earlier stages. If every night is like this at Jeff's house, it's just a party.
Yeah, Jeff has always been. I remember when we go to conventions and stuff. He's always been a partier.
Yeah, but
Jeff likes a good time.
Yeah, Julia does too. It's a wild place. I couldn't keep up. It made me feel old, honestly.
That's the worst when you're that realization. Oh man, for me it's I think it's with music for me because younger people would be like, oh, this new album by this person is great, and it'll be like a person that maybe I've listened to in the past and I've enjoyed their music, but then I just hear the new stuff and it's like I'm gonna go back to 1998 version of this person. And it's kind of sad because then you realize, so this is what my parents felt like when they're listening to their oldies radio.
Yeah.
And I'm all about the new stuff.
Yeah, I got Spotify for the first time, which apparently I'm supposed to cancel because of all this Joe Rogan drama, but I can't keep up with who we're canceling, but I'm not a Joe Rogan fan, so I'm going to at least say that. But anyways, I got it for my daughter basically because she got an iPod for Christmas, and she only wanted it basically she asked for a phone, and I didn't realize the iPods these days, it's going to sound old again, but I didn't realize the iPods are basically iPhones now. They look exactly the same.
I didn't know there was 2 versions. I thought they did away with iPods because the iPhones do the exact same thing.
Yeah, basically an iPod now is literally an iPhone, but you can't make phone calls. You can still FaceTime and all that other stuff though.
Interesting.
So she asked for a phone, but it's only like $200 for the iPod, so significantly cheaper. And if she does break it or whatever, it's not a whole phone, and she doesn't need to be calling anyways. She can already text. She can text and everything with it, So I got her an iPhone, and I got a Spotify because I got her the iPod. But that's what I've done is I've loaded my iPod with all the or not my iPod, my phone. Now that I have Spotify, I've loaded it with all the '90s music I used to listen to, like Pearl Jam and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what
and
you
what's
mean.
she listening to?
Taylor Swift is her favorite.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
T-Swizzle.
Yeah, big Taylor Swift fan. I didn't know what, I set it up for set her Apple account, and we used to always listen to Kids Place Live. It's like a satellite radio thing, and so it's just kids songs. Actually, do you remember Presidents of the United States of America? They had the Peaches song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peaches, yeah, absolutely.
Well, the lead singer of that makes kids music now.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's actually one of her. Well, it was one of her favorites. I don't know, but that's what I did. I like loaded up. It's like, well, I'll load it up with all the kids' songs that she used to like on the kids' place, and she was like, "No, I need songs about broken hearts." Okay. All right.
Oh man. Yeah. How old is she now?
10.
10.
So,
Broken hearts, huh? Okay.
yeah. She's over there singing about getting married with paper rings and all this. I'm like, all right.
What?
That's a Taylor Swift song. Like, I'd marry you with paper ring. I love shiny things, but I'd marry you with a paper ring or something like that's the lyric.
Goodness.
I don't know.
I gotta say, unpopular opinion. I'm not. T-Swizzle isn't my favorite.
There's a couple songs I don't hate, but yeah, I'm not going out to listen to it. You know what I found out? So soccer, for those that don't know, soccer lives with me. Soccer is the guy that has joined the group after me seeing one of his streams, and he comes to the marathon, all that stuff, and he's branching out, he's trying to do freelance not movie stuff, like sports games. He wants to be the cameraman at sports games, so he's been like applying.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the college basketball and stuff around here.
Yeah.
Well, he lives here in the office now for a little while he figures out what he's going to do. And he is a huge Taylor Swift fan, like massive Taylor Swift fan. Yeah. And we hung out a couple nights ago and played some Monopoly. And he had a few drinks, and it divulged into him and Jess just belting Taylor Swift for hours and dancing.
Oh,
It was
that's fun.
It was pretty much the worst experience of my life. It's just a nightmare.
Can he hear you right now?
Probably. I've told him. I was like, listen, you're not invited to my house anymore if it's going to turn into karaoke.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know how we got here. I don't know what we were even talking about.
Oh, your daughter's favorite music.
Yeah. I don't know what else she's got on there, but she came home with a crush a couple of days ago.
What do you mean, like an actual person?
No. She came. She hasn't had a boyfriend yet, and she had a crush a few years ago. I'm in a bad situation, Beef, because the whole like fairies and stuff. She still believes in these things, and I think she's getting at the age where she's got to stop. But it's this thing that started whenever when she was really young. Like we built this like fairy house thing, and it was in my grandma's backyard, and so she thought like the fairies were like real and they lived here and all this, and I guess that was okay, it's right up there with the Easter Bunny and everything else. But then it got to where she started writing letters to him, like she would like. She got this like little mailbox for Easter or something, and she decided it was a mailbox for her to go to send letters to the fairies. And at first I wouldn't respond. I would just put like little gifts in there. Like I'd get like little trinkets and stuff at Walmart, like for like decorating coats and stuff. I don't even know how to like describe it. Like a little bee that's meant to be a button and stuff. Just these random things. And I'd put them in the mailbox whenever she'd leave the fairies something. Well, then one day I come in there, and it was like, this is about 2 years ago at this point, but she's wrote this letter to the fairies, and she's like, hello, I have a crush on a boy. Is it okay for me to have a crush on a boy at my age and all this?
Hold
and I'm
on.
like,
I just like your impression of her. Hello. Is that what she sounds like?
She does what she's talking about.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's kind of adorable.
Yeah, it was stressful though, because like I didn't know what to do. Because at this point, like I had started like writing back, and so I was just like, yeah, it's perfectly normal to get crushes, but she didn't tell me. She's not going to tell her dad about the crush. She's only telling the fairies, and I'm like, oh,
that's a slippery slope.
Yeah, I feel like it's gone too far at that point. I was like,
It's like at some point she's going to start divulging really personal information to this fairy.
Right
and
after that, I
you-
stopped responding. Yeah, I was like, okay, I gotta nip this in the bud. No more fairy chats because I can't. I'm not.
So now she thinks the fairy just abandoned her.
Yeah, she does. She honestly thinks the fairies abandoned her. She thinks, the one good thing about the fairy mailbox, though, is she thinks that's where the tooth fairy collects the teeth as well. And so she doesn't put the teeth under her pillow. She puts the teeth in a mailbox, and it's in her playroom, not in her bedroom. So there's like no chance of the whole like, oh, I'm trying to get this tooth out from under a pillow situation. So
yeah, that's good. That's
do
good.
like that one. But yeah, I have stopped writing back. Because I don't know what to do with that.
Cute the fairy.
Yeah.
Do you put on a little outfit when you reply?
Yeah. Just put on a little fairy tutu. Yeah. I really thought that, I think COVID extended some of these things because I feel like at school that's where the kids start like, hey, this isn't real, and you hear it, but then because all the remote learning and stuff, there's no one out there spoiling these things. So
that's
like,
true.
It's just like. I wonder how it happens when you're homeschooled. How does the homeschool people find out it's all fake?
I know, right? I guess the parents have some explaining to do.
Yeah. I feel like now she's at an age. The moment she asks me if any of these things, I'm just gonna have to come clean with all of it and be like, "Yep, it's all lies."
It was me. I was the fairy.
Did your family do the Santa thing? All that?
I don't remember it being a thing in my home. I know my younger cousins and my nieces and stuff like that. They do believe in Santa, and we play along and stuff. But personally, I don't remember believing in Santa, so I'm not sure. It could just be that I forgot.
Yeah, I feel like that's not something you forget though. Because I feel like you remember that moment when you found out also.
Right, and I don't have that moment at all, so I don't know if my parents just didn't care.
Right. I mean, it's kind of weird that we as a society collectively got together and we're just like, we gotta lie, let's do it.
Yeah, it is very weird.
Yeah. I think if I could do it over again, I would just not do it. Because now I feel like whenever I'm worried this is how she becomes like an anti-vaxxer or something. She's going to be like, well, you lied about Santa. You probably lied about COVID too. She's going to start believing in Trump and all this. And it's all downhill.
Believing in Trump. Like he's some sort of version of the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah. Yep.
He doesn't exist.
I don't know. I feel like I've made huge mistakes.
Here we go. Coarse dirt. Have we not gotten our concrete delivery yet?
Yeah, the concrete delivery is really slow.
Service. I mean, I hope he's not expecting payment.
Yeah, there'll be no payment today.
I'm gonna go ahead and break those guys right there.
I thought that in-rods worked underwater, and I'm really disappointed that they don't.
Oh, yeah, they just get washed up.
Yeah.
Although I did get a bunch of sea lanterns, by the way. So if you want to put light underwater, sea lanterns is the way to go.
Okay. What about the glow shrooms? Do those work underwater?
Yes, they do.
Okay, I grabbed one of those.
The sea lanterns might look better because they kind of the color and stuff.
Right.
Kind of fit.
I think I just saw someone come out of the sky. I think I seen someone.
There's somebody here in an elytra, and no, that's not you.
Yeah, no, not me. I wonder if it's Black Belt. He doesn't have what we need.
Oh. I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff in these barrels so if you can use it while I'm gone.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it's in my my chest, my end chest.
Yeah. Speaking of gone, I do need to leave soon to take her to her mother. So we need to wrap this up for today. But I think we made some good progress.
Did you see my little pathing over here?
Yeah. I like this. I like the little wood mixed in with it and stuff.
Exactly. You gotta just you gotta texture. You gotta diversify your pathing so it looks more realistic and stuff.
I don't know about this, but I guess you want the grass to grow here, right? Or do you want this to be dirt?
No, I want it to be dirt, and then some of them will be grass, but
okay,
this will be you can rip it up and put it like a nice straight stairway and stuff, but I kind of like it to look natural. So
I like this. I just wasn't sure if it was too much dirt right here in this one little spot.
No, it's not.
It's not. No, you fool.
Come on. All right, well, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, absolutely. We make this a regular thing. You can teach me how to build, and I'll take over the YouTubes with my Minecraft content.
It hasn't worked for me, so I hope it works for you.
I'm just gonna
All right.
try to become a cook on Twitch now. That's my whole thing. But
There you go.
Anyway.
All the Portuguese food.
Yeah, yeah. No, you need to send me some links. I'm gonna
I
do
will
like a whole
definitely do
week
that.
devoted to Portuguese food. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Like diversify.
I'll be tuning in as well.
All right, sounds good. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.